Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then please subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright, in front of us we have the Realistic Jetstream Mini. It's an AM VHF portable radio. It's a cool looking classic radio, I love it. This was donated to me by Chuck. You guys know Chuck, he's a great supporter of my channel. He donated the Patrolman Mini, and he also donated the Panasonic 2400D radio. Chuck, you're awesome. Thanks again. This is such a cool donation to the channel. I love this radio. Just amazing. So let's go ahead and review this. We have some dimensions to go over. We have 2 7/8 of an inch across, 4 3/8 of an inch high, and 1.5 inches in depth. And for comparison, I brought my other Jetstream Mini out so you get an idea for size. And kind of looks too, the way they changed it. I think this being a newer model, the one in my left hand here. You can see what they've done here. Pretty cool. And then I'll do the normal. We got the CC pocket here. Give you an idea what's happened over time. We got thinner. I know it doesn't do the air band, but shows you what it can do. And then I got the Altoids tin. All right. Let's go over features of Jetstream Mini. It's got a cool cabinet. It's got this like textured gray plastic. We've got an earphone here on the left-hand side. We got the tuning wheel for the AM band. You can see it there moving. There we are. Go to the bottom. Okay. Here we have the antenna. It kind of comes up. That's kind of its full range of motion. And this extends out to 16 inches. And then on the front, we have Jetstream Mini. There's a dial for the AM and a dial for the VHF. We got the little plane. You can see it there. Realistic. We have this really cool metal speaker grill. I love this. I love how it reflects the light. It reminds me of my Sony that I have. It's pretty cool. Behind here, I think there's about a 2 to 2.25 inch speaker. Right hand side, we have the tuning wheel for the VHF. I'm going to leave it right there because I got it set up for Radio Todderbert. We'll see if that works tonight. Here we have the volume on off. Yep, it's working. Jamming away. Top of the radio with the wrist strap. Wrist strap. I made a new word. Wrist strap. I love it. This is a great radio. I love this thing. On the back, we have a band select, VHF and AM. Pretty simple. Bended case, realistic. And then I noticed it says Allied Radio Shack. So that's different. I don't know if I've seen that before. Division of Tandy Corp, number 206, Japan. So there we are. And as far as circa when this was made, if I can find anything out, I will have a little pop-up come up here. Because, yeah, Todderbert didn't do his homework and didn't do the research. So I'm going to do it after I make the video. Don't tell anybody. If nothing pops up, sorry guys. I don't know when it was made. Okay, so with that, let's see, we got that. We went over that. It's flat on the bottom. Has a little coin slot here that opens it up. We're going to show you that in a second. It stands on its own. If you notice it has some discoloration, that is like a lacquer or a polyurethane or something. This person was using it in the shop and something spilled on it. It doesn't come off. Gugon, any kind of, I try to be careful with using chemicals, but any type of cleaner agent won't take it off. So I just left it. So it's not bad. We previously, previously loved radios. Shows the owner loved using it. So, all right, so let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside. The magical device that gets us airwaves from the sky. All right, hold on a second. It's being a little tight. Here we go. There's a little wire attaching the FM wire. The wire to the FM antenna. So here we go. There is the radio. Let me just get my tape measure out here, and we'll measure out the ferrite. I think it's 2.5 inches. Yep. You can see here, dual tuning capacitors. I think that's so cool. And they packed a lot in here. Original capacitors, I didn't change any of that. Looked like it would just be opening up a nightmare trying to, I didn't want to try to change those. It seems to be working, so I'm going to go with it. There's the band select switch, the little IF cans, and then if you look over here, we got a little baby schematic. Yeah, it's really hard to see, but I'll see if I can zoom it in there. Get out the magnifying glass. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It looks like it's kind of faded. The glue's kind of coming through on the paper, but pretty neat. Oh, here's our model number, 12-630. So there you go. That's the model number. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this back up and get to it. See what this thing can do. During the day I was listening to the planes. Usually it's most actively during the day. We're at nighttime here. I like to do nighttime videos because I do a lot of AM listening at night. So Let me see if I can get this back together on camera. Always fun. There we are. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on. I think I got radio Todderbert. We can do a little bit of that. See if it's distorted. It had some distortion earlier. It has a little bit of a hum to it. Extend my antenna out. There's something about modern music on an old radio. Just, it's awesome. I'm gonna hold it up here. I'm getting some kind of interference. Okay, get the idea. It's just the transmitter at this level here. It's just a little bit of hum coming from it. All right, cool. Let you get an idea. Let me just turn that off. And we'll unplug some stuff here. All right. So yeah, I always like to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can hear any planes tonight. What I'm gonna do, I have this wire hooked up to my window in the south facing direction. We'll see if we can, or west actually. We'll see if we can pick up anything, and we'll go from there. Let's go ahead and turn this on. See if we can hear us a pilot. That's a radio station there. Might be where I was getting the distortion because I could only go so low. Yeah, that's probably what the distortion humming was. Turn this up. Okay, I'm gonna bring this down too. Okay. We'll see if we can find anything. Oh, let's see if we can find a pilot. Usually they're right about here. Get my antenna up a little higher here. It's pretty quiet tonight. This section usually gets some too. Spend about a minute here, see if I can get any. If not, we'll go right to the AM. But earlier today, quite a bit of chatter, right about in the 133 here. That's where I like to talk the most. But at night, typically, here's where I get the most activity. You're hearing this buzz. Okay. So it's like...
Chicago Center, UPS 109 checking on flight level 350, direct to Brisbane.
Cool. Yay, we got one. That's exciting to make. Likes making the contact even though I'm just listening. It's pretty cool. I like that. Let's see if he comes back. Goes jamming. We'll wait here a little bit. So yeah, this radio is awesome. All these Jetstream Minis, they're just cool. Vintage, vintage vibe. You can't just go to the store and pick one of these up. I like that. I mean, you can go get a Skywave. Those are cool, but they're all digital and they kind of lack that nostalgic feel of the real thing from back in the day. But, in the future, those will be worth something. Definitely. I want my Skywave. I like my Skywave. It's cool. Listen to it all the time. So yeah, I guess we just got that little burp. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and glad we got something though. We're gonna go ahead and go on the AM band. Turn that down so I don't blast our eardrums out. We go ahead and retract the antenna. That was cool hearing them talk, at least that one little bit. All right, so it works. We know it works. Okay, AM band. Sometimes this is where the radio shines. Cool. All right, so turn her on. I'm not going to do any super DXing with this. If I have to ID something, I will have my pocket handy. I think I showed you the time. 10:41 p.m. Central Standard Time in the evening. And I got my list of stations nearby. I just grabbed those. This is kind of what it looks like if you guys haven't seen it. Kind of shows distance. Some of the ones I've kind of, the usually easier signals to get, because I'm not going to sit here and spend an hour trying to DX with this. So let's go ahead and tune it up.
Star player or a solid player for Mike Chest, and all the excuses that are out there for him. Oh, it wasn't really a trip, and they're trying to analyze. No, he was a dirty player. He did.
Plans to expand. We would like to hire more people and back to the employees that already have been with us for a while.
I mean, we want to send them there to not spend the money, so that like as many conservatives as you want, still going to spend trillions of dollars every year.
This should be about 620.
Even when Republicans are in power.
That sounds like 630, which is usually Chatham, Ontario, about 310 miles, 6,000 watt tower. Okay, don't want to copyright. I'll get a copyright on that. Can you believe that? It's like hilarious. That's WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles. I really enjoy listening to WSM. I got a radio upstairs, a cool Panasonic that I use, and it's just fun to listen to them long distance.
NFL has their issues, and whether it's the anthem, the concussion issue, the drama, they're still a ratings powerhouse. And the one that's out there trying to change the rules, trying to draw a younger crowd in, trying to speed up the game seems to be baseball. Now, would I say baseball is in trouble in Houston?
So 670, which is cool. Coming in good. I like this radio for the voice. It's just, it's totally geared for voice. Love it.
Maybe Los Angeles.
So if we get any comedy tonight, was it week? Yeah, it's a weekend. On 690. No, is it 690? I might be off on that, but I know there's a comedy on one of these Quebec or Ontario channels.
You're not going to bother them, and tomorrow when you have a suit on, there won't be plexiglass in between.
So
Why
this
do I have to do this? Whose idea was this?
is going to be 700.
Jimmy's idea, and it's an excellent idea because it's a great idea. I'm enjoying it. You should support Bill.
What's it been like for you?
Okay, I think it's CKLW 800 is the one I'm thinking of for the. We'll see if we can get that tonight on here, where they do the comedy skits. All right, let me.
You're really relieved. Oh yeah, because as you know, we there was a big announcement about the
720
our
WGN.
family offering the club for sale.
You get your 2 seconds of fun. That is CFZM, Montreal, Quebec, 460 miles. Zoomer just comes in so good here. I'm a very lucky person to get Zoomer. Sometimes it will fade, but yeah, it's coming in good. Okay, so there's 750 buried in there.
All right, crew, let's get her done.
This is WJR, Detroit, which is about 270 miles.
Small. Chat was scheduled to start tomorrow. Oakland over the White Sox 7-6 at Guaranteed Rate Field. Nick
Chicago can't win a game anywhere. The 780 local.
Stephen Piscotti with the winner.
So we get to 800. Right on top here. There it is. Might be classic radio show, I don't know, but that's what 800 is unique. It's EKLW, Windsor, Ontario.
Years of
830 WCCO, Minneapolis. 310 miles.
In the magnetic resonance marketing department of a leading provider of medical imaging equipment.
This is WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky.
In the battle against heart disease.
About 270 miles.
I have had all of these.
Can't get Denver, but here's CJBC Toronto. And then we'll go for WLW.
With your family and have a career without life with flex jobs featured on Good Morning America, USA Today.
I think it's. Whoop.
Hundreds more.
It's my CC Pocket, I think.
Flexible job. Give flexjobs.com a try. Use coupon
Yeah,
code
sorry about that.
30% off. Flexjobs.com.
All
Coupon
right.
code Kim. Hello. Founder of Madison Reed, a hair color company.
So this is 890. Just picked up a local. So selectivity right in this spot's hard.
Color their hair. The busiest, most successful trait
That the project that we have.
Conference room? Become gods. This isn't just some sporting event. This is where the world becomes the World Cup. Elio Kogo, friend, all three guys play a position of need. All three guys are ready to come in and play right away, which I think is important for Phoenix. You know, they've been in the lottery here for quite some time. Margaret, you don't have to keep making those little noises. I know you're listening.
Go ahead, dear.
Well, he found a lake. Just a little bit of a thing. He says it's the greatest spot for fish ever in life. They were actually leaping out of the water. Bass, lake trout, everything. And every one of them dying to...
So this is some classic radio on 1020 KDKA Pittsburgh, 450 miles. Nice.
Well, anyway, we're going to run up there Sunday morning and see what we can do.
Styles and colors for under $20. Go to readers.com now and type in the coupon code DEAL at checkout, and you'll save up to 40%.
So this is 1040 WHO.
Order now, and we'll quickly
Des Moines,
deliver
Iowa.
your readers right to your door.
280 miles.
All of our readers are absolutely...
It's a good little radio. Turn that pocket.
And keep an ear out for the station tomorrow. We'll have the Indians as usual. It'll be Matthew Boyd against Adam Plutko. First pitch at 1:10, so we'll have a little day baseball at Progressive Field. You can tune into us at noon. It'll be Tribe Insider presented by GanleyAuto.com. That'll be with Nick Camino.
Okay.
And then we'll have the first pitch going on at 1:10. So
I did this 1100. It's WTAM, Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles.
complete Cavaliers coverage.
That music's 1120 KMOX. They do that in the weekends. St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles. I think this is 1140.
Acting up, that's typically something like a watch that needs a battery replacement. You just say, what's getting out of battery?
1140 WRVA, Richmond, Virginia.
I've had one case, for example, where I came home and to update itself, and the Owl definitely is doing it. It's a brand new device, so it makes sense that it's going to have lots of updates.
Nice. So 1180 is WHAM. It's Rochester, New York, 545 miles.
Because you driver detected.
No, I got that too, Leo. I noticed that when I got in the car last night that it did say driver detected.
Driver detected.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Amazing 64% info fortitude. I mean, the possible reward is off the chart, so there's a lot of risk there, too.
I think this is WHKW, Cleveland, Ohio, 1220. So go to the top of the dial.
A deep sigh, and then they just go back in.
So this should be 1530 or 1540.
I'm going to ask the same thing all over again, and that is, somebody like yourself, somebody who depends on physical explanations for things.
Now, Chicago's had their issues with injuries in the past.
Okay, so that music there was 1610, so we kind of overshot a couple stations. So that's 1610, which is awesome. That's CHHA Toronto. Let's go ahead and go down.
Beloved.
It's pretty hard to tune in that area. Okay. Alright, we'll call it there. There we go. The Jetstream Mini. Awesome. Let's do final thoughts on this radio. A really cool classic radio that you can still get, that you can find out there. I don't know, maybe on eBay. You can look around for it. How much would this cost? I have no idea. This is, like I said, I think this is an earlier version. This is a newer one. I can't remember what I said I paid for this, but you can go check out this video. I'll link this video for this Jetstream up here. You can check that out. I'm sure I talked about how much I paid for this one. But yeah, this is a newer one, and it did different models as they went. And this is definitely an earlier version. Sensitive on AM, great, love it. Definitely we got to hear playing today. Yay, that was good. Like I said, at night usually you don't hear anything. It's pretty quiet. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with this radio. This is, yeah, I got it as a donation, of course, and have to pay for it, but it works after all these years, and it works well still. And it's kind of a neat thing to have and walk around with. I mean, people are going to be interested in what you have there. Or if I had this playing at my house and people came over and they saw this sitting there, they'd probably be interested in what it was, and I can explain to them, you know, the older radios and what this one can do, and they probably get a kick out of it. I can raise the antenna and tune in some planes, and at the same time we can tune in a sports game. You know, just kind of neat. I love it. Well, thanks again to Chuck for donating this radio. Awesome. So give a big like for Chuck for this radio. Also for me if you want. If you're new and you love classic radios, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified. I try to have a classic radio every so often. I have another one coming up. Just some neat classic radios that I get picked up, and some are getting donated. So amazing. Thank you very much. Yeah, and then also comment below what you think about the Jetstream Mini from Realistic, this particular version. Do you like it? Is it something you want to own? I like it. I think it's a really cool addition to my collection. I love this dual tuning wheel setup. Just amazing. So, well, I appreciate you guys watching. And until next episode, take care and goodbye.